Fox Weather is your Hurricane HQ, and with both basins now officially in hurricane season, we want to give you a progress report on the tropical activity for the Eastern Pacific and the Atlantic. There you go. You see Boris, 40-mile-per-hour winds. National Hurricane Center upgrading this to tropical storm, second named storm of the season. So now we have two, both of them, of course, in the Eastern Pacific Basin. This is just south of Acapulco, continues to move northeast right along the coast of southern Mexico at about 5 miles per hour, ever so slowly. That's a concern because so much rain moving that slowly will be a concern for possible flooding there. Behind it, we've got Invest 92E, and remember, invest means they're going to investigate this further because it looks like there's the potential for something to come out of this. The numbers go 90 through 99, and then we start over again, so 90, 91, 92, and so on till we get to 99. We go back to 90. E is because it's the Eastern Pacific, and if we have the Atlantic Basin, you're going to see an L there. This has been upgraded now to a 90% chance of development. Invest is. You see Boris right there along the coast of Mexico, and let's not forget Amanda, the first named storm of the system, continues to lose some of its energy, moving into some cooler waters and some very strong winds aloft. Now, Amanda, as we watch now down to post-tropical as of the 11 p.m. advisory yesterday, losing the umph. Where does the rain go? It fizzles out as well. Because even though a storm loses its name, you always have to worry about where is the rain going to go. This one stays out in the open waters. This is the tropical threat we're most concerned with right now. Boris and the second one behind it, that Invest we just talked about. With movement skirting the coast of Mexico, if you have travel plans to a place like Acapulco, anywhere in Mexico this season, I'd stay close to the hurricane forecast with us because it's the Eastern Pacific, based on us going into potentially a very strong El Nino, does historically mean a very active season in the Eastern Pacific. As we look ahead to what's going on here, you can see Puerto Escondido, there's Acapulco, a lot of mountains here as well, and some of this goes over the mountains, and we will see some more rain possible for places like Mexico City. Now, the tropical storm warning for some of those strong winds extends up and down the coast here. Guerrero is while watching closely. Remember, a lot of these buildings here were built to withstand earthquakes, not so much wind, and we learned that from Otis a few years ago. They did well as far as the structure standing, but all of the glass was blown out from the stronger winds. Taking a look back at 92E, it has a 90% chance of development. That would be the next named storm, so we could have three quickly before we even get to what is historically our first named storm, about June 10th. So we got some pockets here that we'll watch. A lot of very warm water, by the way, and that will fuel some of these storms. Notice the flow of this. A lot of this gets pulled right into Mexico, which is in the second area here, into Central America. We've got a lot going on with World Cup going on around the three countries, Mexico, the United States, and Canada. That could lead to potential maybe some flooding in some spots or getting to some of these games. We'll have to watch that closely here. The next name, by the way, is Christina, if we get to that point. And then, of course, we've got the Atlantic, rather. The Atlantic remains quiet for now, so be prepared for that. And the good news is we have a lot of strong winds that will help anything from developing and a lot of dust coming off the coast of Africa. So quiet in the Atlantic Basin for right now.